as we begin this practice of progressive muscle relaxation, find a position of comfort. You can be lying on the floor or sitting supported on a chair. But take a moment to allow yourself to feel completely supported and at ease. Allow the feet to rest into the ground, pelvis and back supported, arms resting away from the body, palms turned upward, in a gesture of receiving the benefits of this practice. Let go of any efforting or strain in the head, giving it external support. So that you can let yourself lean into the support that's behind you and always around you. And as we move through this practice of progressive muscle relaxation, we'll gently contract and then relax muscle groups of the body so that we can feel the spectrum of contraction and tension and softening and relaxation, so that we can come to better know our bodies. So let us begin by bringing awareness to the left toes. Curl the left toes towards the bottom of the foot, scrunching the arch of the foot, pointing the toes, feeling the toes, arch and calf all contract. Feel that contraction gently ramp up so that it becomes stronger but sustainable without moving into pain. Hold that contraction for the next 5 seconds. And then gently and slowly start to soften that contraction, relaxing the calf, the arch, the foot, and allowing the whole entire left foot and lower leg to be supported, heavy, and at ease. Now bring awareness to your right foot. Curl the right toes, right arch, right calf, feeling that contraction ramp up, gently escalating and elevating that sense of tension and contraction, holding it strongly but comfortably, staying out of pain. Meeting yourself exactly where you are. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then ramping down that contraction, releasing the calf, the arch, the toes, surrendering the weight of the body into support, letting your right foot and lower leg be heavy, supported, and at ease. Now contract both feet, scrunching the toes, scrunching the arch, scrunching the calves, pointing the toes, feeling the bottom of the feet and calves all contract, feeling that tension and effort ramp up, holding it, sensing it, feeling the efforting, and then gently ramping down, turning down the volume of that contraction, softening, releasing, letting go in both arches, calves, and toes, allowing both feet and lower legs to be supported, heavy and at ease. Now draw the toes on the left foot up and back towards the knee, contracting the top of the foot, top of the shin, then pull the kneecap upward towards the hip, contracting the top of the thigh. So the whole front of the left leg is tensing, contracting, feeling the efforting ramp up like you're churning up the volume so that it's strong yet sustainable, holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently churning down the volume, relaxing the thigh, the shin, the foot, the toes, letting go of any efforting, letting your whole left leg be heavy, supported and at ease. And then lifting the right toes towards the kneecap, flexing the foot upward towards the knee, toes extending, ankle dorsiflexing, top of the foot contracting, top of the shin contracting, top of the thigh contracting as you pull the kneecap upward towards the hip, tightening, squeezing, contracting the whole top of the right leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently relaxing the top of the thigh, top of the shin, top of the foot, and toes, dialing down the contraction until the whole right leg is heavy, supported, and at ease. Now lift both toes and feet up towards the knees, engaging the top of the foot, the top of the shins. Pull both kneecaps upward towards the thighs and hips, contracting the tops of the thighs, feeling the front of both legs contracting, squeezing, tensing, active, finding a strong yet sustainable contraction on the tops of both legs, staying out of pain, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently releasing, softening tops of the thighs, kneecaps, fronts of the shins, tops of the feet and toes. So both legs are resting heavy, supported, and relaxed on the floor. Bring attention to your left buttocks. Tighten the left buttocks, feeling the left gluteals contract. Ramping up that contraction until the gluteal area on the left is hard. feeling a strong tension, effort, and contraction in the left buttocks, ramping it up for 3, 2, 1, and then dialing it down, slowly and gently softening, softening, softening until the left buttocks is soft, broad, heavy on the floor. Bringing awareness to your right buttock. Squeeze the right buttock, tensing, hardening, contracting the right gluteals. Dial up the volume of the contraction and sustain it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then starting to dial down, softening, 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 and broadening the right buttocks as it melts into support. And now squeeze both buttocks, both inner thighs. So you're squeezing the inner thighs together and the buttocks together, activating the insides of the legs, the backs of the legs, ramping up and dialing up the volume of contraction so there's a strong, steady tension building, feeling the efforting for 3, 2, 1, and then dialing down, softening 1 notch at a time, relaxing both buttocks, both inner thighs until both thighs and hips are heavy, supported, and completely relaxed. Now tense both lower legs, the toes, the feet, the lower legs, the knees, the thighs, the hips, ramping up the contraction through the entire lower body, feeling the tension build in the entire lower body, maintaining that contraction, strong but sustainable, without inducing pain. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently, softly relax the entire lower body, surrendering the weight of the entire lower body into the floor. Letting go of any last efforting. Entire lower body heavy, supported, and at ease. Draw awareness to the abdomen. Start to contract the abdomen, feeling the ribs and the pubic bone draw towards one another as the belly drops into the floor, pressing the low back into the floor as you tighten across the front of the pelvis, front of the belly, front of the lower ribs, holding and sensing that contraction build for 5, 4, keep contracting the whole front of the abdomen, 2, 1, and then gently relax. Soften, broaden, and surrender any efforting, any tightening, any control through the front of the pelvis, front of the belly, and front of the lower ribs. Moving upward, start to tense the front of the chest, feeling the shoulders draw forward and up, feeling the sternum lift, feel the pecs contract in towards one another. The front of the shoulders may lift off the floor. You may even tense the front of the neck as you tense the entire front of the rib cage. Feel a tension build, a slow, steady, increasing tension and contraction for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently start to dial down that contraction, allowing the chest, sternum, collarbones, and ribs to settle down into the floor. Front of the rib cage, chest and shoulders heavy, supported and relaxed. Now bring your awareness to the back of the entire torso, pressing the tailbone into the floor, pulling the shoulder blades back, pressing the back of the head into the floor, gently feeling the entire back of the spine contract, feeling the low back lift, the mid back lift, even the chin lift. Strong, comfortable, sustainable contraction, staying out of any pain, holding it, entire back body contracting along the spine, right up to the crown of the head for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then gently ramping down, softening, leaning into support, letting the entire back of the spine be heavy, broad, supported, and at ease. Bring awareness to your left hand, scrunching the fingers of your left hand towards a fist, and then pulling that fist up towards the elbow, and then pulling that fist up towards the shoulder, bending the entire shoulder up so that you're flexing the wrist, flexing the elbow, flexing the shoulder, scrunching the entire front surface of the arm really tight, holding it and ramping up that contraction, feeling the biceps, forearm and hand and shoulder all engage for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently releasing at the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, and the hand, feeling the sensation of letting go, dropping into support and ease through the entire front of the arm. Staying with the left arm, press the left fingers back into the floor, extending the fingers, pressing the back of the hand into the floor, extending the wrist and activating the back of the forearm, pressing the triceps, the back of the upper arm into the floor, pressing the shoulder and the shoulder blade on the left into the floor, entire left arm pressing back into the floor, feeling a steady contraction, tension, efforting in the entire back of the left arm, holding, sustaining for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and And then gently relaxing shoulder, upper arm, lower arm, wrist and hand, feeling the entire left arm drop into ease. Feeling the entire left arm heavy and supported and at ease. Sensing the right hand, curl all of the fingers on the right hand, making a fist. Draw that fist up, bending the wrist towards your elbow, then bending the elbow so your right hand comes towards your right shoulder, and then lifting the right elbow so the entire right hand, wrist, forearm, bicep, shoulder are engaging. Feel the contraction steadily dialing up, holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then dialing down that contraction, relaxing the shoulder, biceps, forearm, hands, sensing the relaxation, the sensation of letting go through the front of the entire right arm. Then spreading the fingers, press the right fingers back into the floor, right hand back into the floor, right forearm back, elbow and upper arm back and shoulder back, engaging and activating, dialing up the contraction so that it's strong yet sustainable, staying out of pain, but feeling the tension and effort build in the entire back side of the right arm. Hold for 5, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently relax triceps, forearm, hand and fingers, feeling the letting go and leaning back into support of the entire right arm. Now contracting both hands, feel both hands make fists, pulling your wrists upward towards your elbows, and then bending the elbows, pulling the hands towards the shoulders, and then raising the elbows up. Feel the contraction through the front side of both arms, staying out of pain yet feeling the contraction, the tension, the efforting of the front side of both forearms for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then gently releasing the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, and the hands, letting go of the efforting, contraction, and holding in the whole front side of the arms. Letting the arms drop back into the floor, heavy and supported. Now pressing both hands, fingers spreading, fingers pressing back, palms pressing back, forearms pressing back, upper arms pressing back, shoulders and shoulder blades pressing back, both arms, entire back of the arm, ramping up the contraction, tension, efforting to a strong yet sustainable, painless effort so that there's a felt sense of working in the back side of both arms. And then begin to ramp down that contraction, gently releasing the shoulders, upper arms, forearms, hands and fingers, melting through the back side of both arms into support, allowing both arms to be heavy, supported, at rest, and completely at ease. Now, drawing the awareness upward again, scrunch the shoulder blades up towards the ears so that the entire neck becomes short. Maybe scrunch the back of the head towards the shoulders so that the back, the sides, and then even the front of the neck contract by spreading the mouth so the entire neck is tensing, contracting, tightening, feeling tension build around the entire circumference of the neck, yet staying out of pain. Feel the ramping up of that contraction, holding it for 3, 2, 1, and then slowly starting to soften. Feeling the shoulders drop down, back and front of the neck and sides of the neck become long. Feeling a sense of spaciousness, openness, and ease around the entire neck. Drawing attention to the scalp, sensing the back of the head, the side of the head, the top of the head, tensing the skin along the entire back, sides, and top of the head and scalp, feeling the skin on the entire head and scalp tighten. Feel that contraction for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly, gently release. Feeling the tension melt away. Skin on the entire head and scalp becoming relaxed and at ease. And then open the eyes real wide. Opening the eyes, activating all around the eyes, looking intensely. Feel the opening through both eyes. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then releasing. Feeling the tension drain out of the eyes. Now scrunch the eyes, eyelids scrunching together, eyebrows scrunching, bridge of the nose scrunching, tensing all the muscles right in towards the eyeballs. Squeeze both eyes, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently and slowly releasing, feeling the tension drain out of the eyes, eyes dropping back into eye sockets, eyes heavy and at ease. Bringing your awareness around the nose, scrunching the skin and lips and cheeks all around the nose, scrunching in towards the midline around the nose, like you're smelling something really bad. Even pull the chin back, pursing the lips, trying to close all sensation to the nose, wrinkling the whole front of the face. Hold that tension. And then slowly releasing, Sensing the tension drain out of the sinuses, nostrils, upper lip. And then smile real wide, feeling the tension pulling the lips out towards the ears, even tensing around the ears, making a real wide smile, even tensing the front of the face, pulling away from center, feeling the front of the face get really wide through the nose, the lips, the ears, stretching the skin on the front of the face. Hold for 5. And then slowly, gently releasing. And then purse the lips, make the lips really tight. Pull the lips, the chin, the cheeks all into center. Really contract everything around the mouth. Feeling the tension build, ramping up that contraction. Holding for 5. And then slowly releasing. Feeling the skin become soft, tension draining out of the chin, the lips, the cheeks. One last contraction of the neck, head, and face, feeling the shoulders lift, face scrunch, head tighten, everything from the neck up contracting. Feel the tension building around the neck, the face, and the head. Increasing the tension, increasing the effort, feeling it strong yet sustainable, staying out of any pain. Holding that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then gently, slowly, compassionately releasing all of the tension, letting all strain, all effort, all tightness drain from the head, the face, and the neck. Taking one last contraction through the entire body in whatever way feels right for you. Contract everything in the body, feet, legs, hips, buttocks, core, back, chest, shoulder blades, arms, head, face, neck, the entire body, ramping up the contraction, feeling a strong tension building throughout the entire body, sustaining it, feeling the sense of efforting, yet staying out of pain. Feel the work through your entire body. Hold on to that sense of effort, tension, and contraction for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then surrender everything down into the floor. The entire body resting into its support. The whole body heavy, supported, relaxed, and at ease. Sensing the left leg, the right leg, both legs heavy and supported. Front of the torso, back of the torso, whole circumference of the torso, soft, supported and at ease. Left arm, right arm, both arms heavy and supported. Back of the head, top of the head, face and throat, the entire head, neck and throat supported, heavy and at ease. The entire body, front body, back body, left side of the body, right side of the body, surface of the body, deep inside the body, the whole body completely at rest and at ease, melting and leaning into the support. Nothing to do. Entire body deeply at rest. Let the body breathe itself. Body resting. Body breathing. Nothing to do. Nothing to change. Resting into the sense of support and well-being. Welcoming a sense of well-being into the entire body. Filling every cell with a sense of well-being. Let go of thinking, feeling the felt sense of well-being moving throughout the entire body. Resting in this sensation of well-being, body supported by the external support of the earth, by the internal support of the body breathing itself. Body supported, heavy and at ease. Nothing to do, no need to change. Body resting in support and well-being. Allowing yourself to stay here as long as it feels right. Thank you for your practice. You are complete.